A dentist, I'll call Sarah, reached out to me asking for help. She said, "Barb, I'm really struggling. I can't pay my bills right now. My front desk person left, and now I think my assistant is going to leave. I know it's me, and I know I need help." So I said, "Sarah, take a deep breath. What would life be like without all those problems?" And she said, "I don't know. I'm afraid I've forgotten how to dream. I've forgotten how to dream." Have any of you ever felt like Sarah, wondering, where did my dream go? How did I get so stuck? Too many dentists are like Sarah, consumed by financial pressures, not knowing what to do. Well, it doesn't have to be that way. I'm here today to share with you the simple way to unravel complex practice finances so you can get on with doing the dentistry you love. When we're through today, you'll know the 3 core principles of Profit First for dentists. Would that be helpful? Great. Let's get started. Imagine it's Thanksgiving Day. The turkey is on a big tray in the center of the table. It looks and smells amazing. Your friends and family are seated around the table, and they're starving. So they just pick up their fork and their knife, and they dive right into that turkey, cutting it up, hacking off pieces, shoving it in their mouth. It's just one big free-for-all. No, that's not how we do it, is it? No. What do? We carve the turkey, and we place smaller amounts on plates around the table for each person. Well, with Profit First for dentists, your money flows into one big income account, like that turkey on the tray. But we don't pay the bills from that account. That would be like eating from the big tray. No, instead, we allocate by percentage to other accounts created for a very specific purpose, like profit, owner's compensation, taxes, and operating expenses. That's the first principle of Profit First for dentists. Divide your money into multiple accounts or small plates. One plate, one account. One account, one purpose. Now this principle really works. Dr. Ted, a very successful dentist, came to me and he said, "Barb, I need some help. I work my butt off all year long and I save all this money. And at the end of the year, I have to use my savings to pay for my 401k and my taxes, and I have no savings left. It's ridiculous." I said, "Dr. Ted, don't worry. We'll get a handle on this." So I taught him the small plates principle. He opened his accounts and began allocating his money. At tax time, I received an email from Dr. Ted. He wrote, "My wife said, ugh, we have to pay taxes again." And I just smiled because I knew I had the money in my accounts. I had the money for my 401k, and I had the money for my taxes. In fact, I had double in my tax account. So now I'm dreaming of a year-end tax bonus. I loved getting that email. Can you imagine having a year-end tax bonus sitting right there in your own account? Well, that's what following principle number 1 allows you to do. How about you? Would you be willing to open additional bank accounts? Imagine the clarity that that would give you. Let's move on to principle number 2. Now, when I travel, I get one of those small tubes of toothpaste. And on the first day, I squeeze out a big old glob on the toothbrush because there's plenty in the tube. But by day 3, I'm thinking, ooh, better conserve a little. I want this to last. And on the last day of the trip, I'm squeezing, twisting, rolling, trying to get the last little bit out. But if I've been resourceful, there's always enough. Well, your bank account is like a tube of toothpaste. When it's full, you spend, or pay the bills. But when the account gets low, you tighten up the belt, you get resourceful, and you spend less. That's the second principle of Profit First for Dentists. Your bank account will tell you whether you can or can't afford something. Trust the system. Now, this principle is a little harder for some of my clients. And Julie, one of my clients, said to me, "Barb, what do I do when there's not enough money in the operating expense account?" And I said, "Julie, just be patient. Trust the system. There will always be ups and downs with your income, but keep allocating every week, and eventually there'll be enough in all of the accounts." A month later, she emailed me to say, "You were right. I trusted the system. I have plenty in all of my accounts, and all my bills are paid." I wasn't surprised, because I knew if you follow the system and you trust the system, it works. Assuming you're willing to open those additional bank accounts, how willing are you to do what Julie did and trust the system? When you do, you'll be less reactionary and more relaxed when it comes to your money. Speaking of being relaxed, I'd like you to close your eyes. Go ahead, close your eyes. Imagine you're sitting on your favorite beach. Feel the sand between your toes, smell the salt in the air, hear the waves rushing in one by one. It's so peaceful, so reassuring, this constant rhythmic movement. Each wave brings a beautiful sound and a rush of energy. Now open your eyes. Imagine that flow of energy in the form of money coming into your account day by day. That's the next principle, the third principle of Profit First for Dentists. Establish a rhythm by allocating your money weekly. You take pieces of that energy, of that money, and you transfer it to your other accounts. By doing this, it gets you in your bank account, looking at your money, so you can monitor the pulse of your business just by looking at your account. So go on, do the thing your accountant tells you never to do. Log in, check your account for 2 to 3 seconds, and log back out. You'll know right where you stand. It's that simple. So now you know the 3 core principles of Profit First for Dentists. Divide your money into multiple accounts or small plates. Trust the system. Your bank account will tell you whether you can or can't afford something. And establish a rhythm by allocating your money weekly. If you will embrace those 3 principles and follow them, you will find peace of mind and the breathing room to reconnect with your dream.